good afternoon, I guess. It is currently Friday, and I'm going to start a, hopefully, weekend reading vlog. I'm currently reading 2 books. I'm in the middle of Roomies by Christina Lauren. It's an interesting book. I think this is my 3rd book from Christina Lauren, the author duo. And if I'm not a fan of this book, I don't think I will read another book by Christina Lauren. I've read 2 other books, and they weren't my favorite. They were fine. They weren't phenomenal, to say the least. And so this one it's starting off a little better, but I'm not sure if it's going to grab me. It's about, well, really the trope is marriage of convenience. I don't know the real name, but like a fake marriage, right? So we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of this trope. I haven't read too much about it, or too much on the trope. And then the second book that I say I'm reading, but I really haven't started, is, oh shoot, I'm totally blanking on the title. Talisman. The Talisman. Wow. It's Friday. Can you tell? It's Friday in May. I'm a teacher. Life. But The Talisman by Stephen King and Peter Straub. I think it's a true crime mystery thing. Not 100% sure. I know there's a supernatural element in this story. It's like 700 pages long. We'll see if I get through that this weekend, because there's actually something that is really exciting that happened in my life, and it's kind of the reason I've been very sporadic about my uploads the past month, and I will show you in this vlog. It'll be really exciting, and I'm really happy because it's been something I've wanted for a couple of years, but we'll keep that as a surprise later on. But I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll check in with you guys later. Bye. Alright, good morning. I have coffee, which is sorely needed, considering the time I'm up and the night that I had. But that's also part of the reason, or part of the surprise, I guess. But I think I'll just show you. He's down there. Oh, you can't really see him. See him? There he is. Coffee. Whoa. There he is. Right there. But I ended up getting a puppy. Named him Sam. He is a lab. Wow. And he is 8 weeks old. So now if you hear any beautiful noise in the background, you know it's him. He very much enjoys that bowl and that baby toy, actually. But I have been incredibly tired. First of all, let's say tired. Puppies do not sleep the full night. And busy. He needs a lot of attention. But I've been so happy. I have been wanting a dog for so many years, and finally got one. And Sam has been absolutely wonderful. So it's just been exciting to watch him grow. He's already grown like a pound and a half since I got him. So that's insane. Such is life. So that is why I've been posting very sporadically. And now if this channel turns into a puppy support channel, I don't know. Or maybe just a Sam support channel. I'm not going to be angry at it. Hey, Sam. And he's gone again. But this is a booktube channel, so let's go into books. I did finish Roomies last night by Christina Lauren, and I thought it was very, very interesting. I really enjoyed it, actually. At least I don't think I'm gonna be a huge fan of like fake dating, fake marriage kind of tropes, but what can I say? This one kind of got to me. I really enjoyed the premise of it. I really enjoyed like just the start of the relationship, although I have to admit there is one aspect of it that kind of pissed me off because they never really solved this one mystery, but you win some, you lose some. But I think I'll end up giving it a 3.5 or a 4-star. I'm still holding out on that one, so we'll see. Sorry again for the noise. Hey, Sam. But I also ended up reading The Deal of a Lifetime by Frederick Bachman last night. I picked up this book not knowing how short it was. I guess it's more of a novella than a novel. It's like 60-some pages. Didn't realize that. However, I also didn't know how much emotional stuff it really packs in those 60 pages. I didn't realize how much it would affect me, and needless to say, I'm giving it a 5-star. I went into it not knowing anything about that book, and I think that's part of the reason I liked it so much. And that kind of is the same from the first Frederick Bachman book I read, which was Anxious People, and it really solidifies I'm going to read all of his books now, honestly. That was a 5-star book, like no questions asked. That ending, the journey. It was also 4 a.m. when I read that, so yeah. Have I mentioned I haven't had a full night's sleep in like 3 weeks? Yeah. So I might be a little delirious. And I guess saying that, I did not pick up The Talisman at all last night. So there you go. Sorry, the sprinkler system just started and my dog is about to get incredibly wet. Okay, continuing. I guess I did pick up The Cousins last night by Karen M. McManus, and that is an interesting one. If you've heard me talk about it, I've been trying to pick up some of Karen M. McManus's work. It's been a rough ride, I guess. It's more of a YA mystery kind of thing, and that's fine. I'm realizing it's not for me, but I will continue reading it. Sam, no, good boy. I've been reading it for my students, and I will continue to read it for my students. Sorry, I need to keep an eye on him, and this is actually a really good way to keep an eye on Sam. So if I'm not making contact with the camera, which I don't usually in the first place, you can at least watch the dog while I talk. But this one is about three cousins. They don't really get along from my understanding, but their estranged grandma, who has disinherited their parents and has now invited the kids to come, and they're being forced to work at like their summer home or something in order to... Sam! No! Okay. Sam! 1 second. No plants. Come on. Good boy. In fact, you get to stay with me while I film the rest of this video. No plants. We're almost done. Alright. Say hello to the camera. But the cousins are now working, or will be working, at their estranged grandma's summer home or something for the rest of the summer in order to try to get their grandma's inheritance, from my understanding. So we'll see how it goes. I only got like 2 or 3 pages before I went to bed finally last night. I hope this was entertaining for you. I hope you say hi to Sam. He is freaking adorable. I love him. He's my baby. And have a wonderful morning. He wants to play, and I've been ignoring him. So let's get to that. Right. Spin. Yes. Oh. Spin. Yes. Oh. Down. Down. No. Okay, that's a sit. Yes. Yes. All right. Leave it. Leave it. Yes. No. Sam, leave it. Yes. Good afternoon, everybody. As you probably saw from that last clip, I'm outside again with Sam. He just had his lunch. And now I'm trying to wear him out so he can have his afternoon nap, and maybe I can film some videos later. We'll see. But I wanted to update you very quickly on my reading this weekend. I haven't read much of The Talisman by King and Straub, but what I have read... Sorry, puppy paranoia right there. But what I have read is a lot different than what I thought. It's really about this 12-year-old who is trying to save his mother from dying, right? It's truly a fantasy story because apparently he's going to go into this like other world that's, I think, supposed to be perfect. I'm not too sure. I've only read maybe 50 pages out of 700. So that one's not going too hot. But it's really interesting the way it's going. Because there's definitely a lot of mystery right now where our main character doesn't even know that his mom's sick yet. He's kind of in this limbo in his life. And then he has 12-year-old angst. So we'll see. We'll see about that book. But I can update you about The Cousins because I did just finish it. It was a fairly interesting book. I think it's currently my favorite Karen M. McManus's book, just because I thought the mystery was really well done. There was a couple more twists and turns that I appreciated, and I just really enjoyed like kind of the ending overall, and I enjoyed the journey to the ending more than her other books. Kind of the typical family mystery trope, but well done, especially in a YA mystery. Come on, out of the dirt pile. Nice try. Sorry. But we'll just have to enjoy it, you know? No, you can't see him. He has his favorite toy, which is just a plastic bowl, and it's hilarious because it was from Dollar Tree. You can't beat it. Dogs will always have their own preference. However, back to it. What was I talking about? Oh, family mystery, very well done. I appreciated it. I think I'm going to give it probably a 3.5 star, but I did enjoy it. And so now I'm going to pick up Julie and Julia, which is a nonfiction book about Julie Power. I forget her last name, but this woman who decides to go through all of Julia Child's cookbook within 1 year, I think it is, and try to finish all of her recipes. I personally really enjoyed the movie. Kind of cliche, but it was fun. It was kind of adorable. And I really, really enjoyed Julia Child's autobiography. Just recently finished that, and that's what made me want to pick this book up. So we'll see about that one. And I'll probably finish that one today if I don't try to pick up The Talisman again. So we'll just see how I feel later. And also seeing how many videos I'm able to film with this guy. But catch you later. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. See you.